Hello, my name is Dr. G. I am here to talk to you about brushing. It's the simplest, most basic thing in dentistry, but a lot of dentists, they see their patients year after year after year, but they never slow down and say, you know what, I want to show you how to brush. Something as simple as that. And it is not as easy as you think, but once you get a hold of it, it's very easy. It's exciting. You know, every time you do something for yourself, it should make you feel good about yourself. Remember, the most important person in your life is you. It has to be the most important person in your life, because when you're in an airplane and when the oxygen mask drop down, who do you put the mask on first? On yourself. Then you can help others. So every time you're taking better care of yourself, you should feel good about yourself. You should feel excited about it. And brushing is one of those things. Brushing should not be something that says, I gotta do this. No, it's something that's wonderful and it's good. So first of all, I want to tell you about the type of a brush. It's important for you for the brush to be soft or extra soft. You're not cleaning the head of a battery. That has to be something really rough. And people who use hard brushes, they brush away the gums, and you should never do that. The buildup that happens on your teeth is pretty much like cream cheese, and it does not take much to remove that cream cheese looking thing, the film, a little film on your teeth. Of course, when the buildup becomes hard and the tartar becomes hard, then it's called calculus, and only a dentist with a special instrument can remove it. So if you brush your teeth twice or 3 times a day, and if you do it gently, it will remove everything. You gotta trust me on that one. You gotta understand that all you need is a soft or extra soft brush. So I'm not promoting any kind of a brand, but it's important for you to get a good brand. Get something that is a prominent brand, so you don't get something that damages your gums. So the method of brushing is very important. In older days, they used to brush like that, back and forth. What does that do? It actually brushes away your gums. It damages your gums. The correct method of brushing is called sulcular brushing. Sulcular basically means it goes under the sulcus. Sulcus is when the gums attach to your teeth, there is a pocket underneath there, and the little pocket is called sulcus. That's why they call this sulcular brushing. But it happens that a lot of people mistakenly call it circular brushing. In a way, it is circular, as a circular motion, but it really is sulcular. S-U-L-C-U, sulcular, L-A-R. Sulcular is not circular. So the way to brush is always start on the upper right. If you are a left-handed person, on the upper left. And you start in an area and go all the way, then come down on the lower area all the way, so the outside is all done, and then you brush the inside from upper right all the way to the upper left. You drop to the lower left, so you make a system. That way you do not miss any areas, because there are people who brush quickly here and then brush quickly here, and they say, wait a minute, did I brush this area, did I brush that area? So you have to have fun. Anything in life you do, have fun doing it. If you're not having fun, just don't do it. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's your career, your job, whatever you do, if you're not having fun, don't do it. So the way you hold the brush and then you go sulcular, it has to be 45-degree angle like that, going under your gums like that. And then, like I said, you would be brushing from this direction all the way around, and I'm going to show you like that. And make sure you spend a good 2 minutes brushing your teeth. Those timers that people have, or nowadays everybody has a cell phone. Put your cell phone on a timer for 2 minutes. 2 minutes is a very long time. So people who brush quickly, they think they did 2 minutes, but they didn't. So you need at least 2 minutes of massaging your gums. And like I said, go around, drop down, and just like I said, take pleasure in brushing. And I am going to actually use this model right here, and I'm going to show you on the model how it's done. And you know, and when is a good time for brushing? Every time there is any kind of food particles in your mouth, it's a good time for brushing. After breakfast, after lunch, after dinner. If you're snacking in between, brush. Is there such thing as overbrushing? Absolutely. If you overbrush, you can actually damage your gums, but anytime there's food particles, brush and remove them. So this is the circular brushing. If you are having a close-up image right here, the brush goes underneath the gum area. Would you like to have a shot from right above on this right here? And you actually brush like that, and then you go circular in a 45-degree angle. You do not hold the brush like that. It has to be 45-degree angle, and brush like this, and make sure you're brushing as you're brushing one tooth by one tooth, even though the toothbrush is covering at least 2 teeth. You see that? It's covering 2 teeth. But if in your mind, imagine you're brushing one tooth at a time, then you spend enough time like on there. And then you brush like that, and you go underneath the gums. If you have an electric brush, make sure you do not buy electric brushes that have, you know, motion that is like shaky. There are electric brushes that actually go in circles, and those brushes turn in circles. Those are my favorite. And when they go in circle and you place it on a 45-degree angle on a tooth and just hold it like that, it would do the same job as I am doing right now manually. And as we get older, of course, our manual dexterity is decreases. So an electric brush for somebody who has manual dexterity problems, like elderly children, that's another good example. Some kids don't have good manual dexterity. So that's how you would do it, and the circular go all the way around, and like I said, on the inside. Remember, those of you who have bad breath, it really helps for you to also brush your tongue. When you look at the tongue, and if you do a close-up of my tongue has a lot of little hair-like projections on it, and tongue harbors a lot of bacteria. I know it sounds gross, but you know, tongue has a lot of bacteria on there. So make sure that you brush your tongue, and the way you brush your tongue is stick your tongue out all the way and hold the brush, go all the way as far as you can in the back of your mouth, and brush it gently like that, and brush all of those hair follicle looking thing on your tongue and remove all the bacteria. Bacteria is a natural thing in the body. I don't want you to think all the bacteria are bad, but the bacteria that causes bad breath, those are sulfur producing bacteria, and they grow a lot on your tongues, they grow a lot on the pockets around your gums. When you brush, it's not just getting the food particles out, you're also getting those bad bacteria, wash them away. So the art of brushing is very important, and believe it or not, when we were second year dental students, I remember one day one of our professors that was for public health lectures, he came in the lecture hall and he asked us if we know how to brush. And we were shocked, kind of looking at each other like, of course we know how to brush, you know, we're in dental school, we know how to brush. And it was surprising that vast majority of our class did not know how to brush. So if you didn't know before today how to brush, don't feel bad. Just be excited that starting today, you're going to be brushing the right way and improving your health. Remember, more than 70% of diseases in the body start in the mouth. So if you have a healthy mouth, the likelihood of you having a healthy body, it just increases tremendously. So be excited about oral health. Be excited about dentistry. Dentistry is unfortunately feared by a lot of people, and we're going to talk about it in a later video, but brushing is one of the easiest things that you can do to improve your oral health. And let's face it, people will love you more. It's like when you have a good breath and you have good oral hygiene, you're loved more, and you know, it's you in the world of business, in the world of whatever you do, it helps you improve. Thank you and happy brushing.